That's literally all they had on him, because the guy is a decent human being. Wales for the United Kingdom. I want to talk about these. I don't know if it's even a person or if it's a grouping. I've got no idea. But they're as close to the real news as you're going to get in Wales. That's saying something, that we have to get our actual trustworthy news from a Facebook grouping who we don't even know run it. But they are the most genuine posts that I've seen. They literally post the truth. And they posted out the other day about Dan Thomas, Reform UK's leader for Wales, and this threat that came through. I think Matthew, was it from a person called Steph or something? Steph Jenkins. And in this post, they threatened to burn down Dan Thomas's house with his children in it and bring the marshmallows. Now, why this is dangerous is because we can arrest someone who posts up on immigration, right? Something that isn't nice and isn't actually what I agree with, but they did that. And they get arrested and actually serve a jail time. But someone who threatens a politician to burn down his house with his kids, still, we think, is at large. Hasn't been arrested. It's got to stop. This is disgusting, and it seems to be happening all the more to people who are on the right-leaning parties. It's got to stop, right? But I think with Dan Thomas, loads of lies have come out against him. Again, I think it's just to disparage him, just to throw mud in hopes that people will not vote for Reform Wales in the Senate elections. One of them was that he doesn't even live in Wales. I mean, Nation Cymru, the bloggers, they put on there that he wasn't even on the electoral roll. July 2025, you want to look up, and then you'll see that he's actually registered. But he does actually live in Wales. We checked, he lives here. His kids are here. His wife is here. So please stop listening to these ridiculous news articles who are trying their hardest to stop you from voting for Reform, right? You have to have access to all the parties. Look at all the parties and then make an informed decision. Do not get your information from these ridiculous news organisations that are funded by the Welsh Assembly, Labour and Plaid, because they're trying to push a narrative on you, right? Look into Dan Thomas. Thoroughly decent human being. Stop trying to get at him and to, and take down his character. Just trust me, that's all they had on Dan, was that he's lived in England for 20 years. That's literally all they had on him, because the guy is a decent human being. And this is what we got to stop doing, is that trying to take down people, right? Take down their policies, by all means. Look at Reform policies, and loads of people going, Reform haven't got policies. Yes, they have. Don't check them out, right? They're on the UK site, right? And a lot of those policies are going to be applicable in Wales, funny enough, right? Because we are together, not apart, thank God. So you can look at policies, pull them apart. Pull the policies apart, come against the policies, but do not come against the people and their characters unless there is good reason to it. Like implied when they were facilitating a paedophile, by all means, pull apart the character, because the character is disgusting, right? But when you've got thoroughly decent human beings who haven't done anything wrong other than run for a party which they have a conviction to do, you can't pull apart them. Pull apart their policies. So I just wanted to bring that to the table. Get your truth and your news from Wales for the United Kingdom. They're very, very balanced. They show two sides of the coin. And I'll try and find out who they are. Although I think Matthew, I think they want to be hidden, don't they?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, because they don't come out and say who they are. They have shared some of my stuff, which is, wonderful. They've been quite supportive with what I'm doing, because balanced people are automatically classed as right-wing activists. I ain't an activist. I'm just a Welsh girl from South Wales giving my opinion on politics, because the political system down here is rubbish. That's literally all it comes to. So I just wanted to bring that to the table to show once again the what do you call it, Matthew, when it's nonsense on the left?
it's hypocritical.
Hypocritical nonsense from the left. So that's all that's left to say. Don't look to the right, don't look to the left, look at Britain.